Hello, welcome to episode 6 of my series of Pro Wrestling Sim at WWE Reborn. We're on the road to Summerslam. Welcome anyone new to this, and welcome back to anyone that's been watching so far. I appreciate you sticking with me, and yeah, let us continue. So we're starting off this episode of NXT in Arkansas. We open up with the Hurt Business. They are in full force. So you got MVP Omos, Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin, on Carmelo Hayes, and the Mac. But Edge, he comes and hits the ring on with a steel chair, manages a few shots on a couple of them. Triple H comes out and books the main event tonight: Edge versus Carmelo Hayes. This got 93. Nathan Frazier teaming with Axon take on the Von Erich dynasty, and the Von Erichs actually get a win. 2.5 star, 54%. Dragunov beats Harvey Burnell, 2-star match, 61. Need to probably utilise Dragunov a bit more, to be honest. Gallas beat Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs. 2-star match, 50%. Nikita Lyons defeats Stevie Turner, 2-star match, 62%. Triple threat match for the NXT Cruiserweight title. Mustafa Ali beats Akira Tozawa and Noam Dar, 3-star match, 70%. The tag team of Tegan Knox and Gigi Dolin defeat Tatum Paxley and Adriana Grace. Again, these two were put together because they have decent chemistry. We found that out. 1.5 star, 62%. Following the match, Mei Ying comes out, stares them. She's joined by Su Yung at her side. The duo point to the ring and the lights go out and they're gone. 91%. So they're trying to freak out their rivals. Roxanne Perez defeats Alba Fire. 3.5 star, 71%. Good match, that one. Following the match, Roxy calls out Tiffany Stratton. She wants a title shot, but neither Tiffany or Eva Marie show up. 75%. Tyler Bate beats Eric Young. 3-star match, 74. A random triple threat tag. MSK, Wesley and Nash Carter beat Chase U and the D'Angelo family. 2.5 star, 67. Wesley benefit a lot from that. Adrian Chase and Duke Hudson do not have good chemistry, apparently. That's helpful. Braun and Dijak. Braun calls him out. He says he respects his approach in trying to make a name for himself, but he's attacked the wrong monster. Next week, he wants to end this. Dijak comes out and accepts the challenge under one condition: no rules, no DQ, and then Braun accepts. 76. So we're going to end this feud next week on NXT in a no DQ match. Bray Wyatt in singles action defeats Jagger Reed. 2.5 star, 78%. Dolph Ziggler and Elias beat Los Lafayers. I can't even say that. Team name: Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. 2.5 star, 74. Main event time: Edge beats Carmelo Hayes. 2.5 star, 80%. And they have decent chemistry as opponents. That's a good sign. Post match though, Omos grabs Edge and chokeslams him. He puts his giant foot on Edge's chest and holds up the NXT World title, 100. So, as you may or may not have realised, it looks like Edge is going to be in the NXT World title hunt. 84 overall, very good. A very good rating. Considering those that watched the early days might have remembered I was only scoring 68 for NXT. Got NWA Power here. Chris Adonis beats Doug Williams. EC3 beats Siren. New Japan had G1 Climax, one of the tours. Tanahashi and Okada are still the World Tag Team Champions over there, and Kenny Omega is the World Champ. He beat Minoru Suzuki. Alright, let's proceed. AW Dynamite. Daniel Garcia beat Wardlow. Jungle Boy Jack Perry beat Tony Deppen. What have we got here? Sheamus would like to work with Randy Orton. I would like to have a match with Randy Orton before the 10th of September. So I think that's acceptable. Accept promise. So we've promised Sheamus a match. And it comes up over here. I also promised to give Dolph Ziggler a push. Let's do that now. What's Dolph Ziggler's what's he at? He is a upper mid carder. So if I that's not what I meant to do. Change push. I put him to main event. Even though overness he's getting good, I guess. There you go. You kept your promise with Ziggler. Nick Nemeth is his real name, just in case you didn't know. Ospreay beats Tonga Leia there. Right, Smackdown is on its way. Impact Wrestling. Nick Aldis beat Joe Doring. Mickey James beat Danny Luna. MLW Underground here. Leo Rush beat Calvin Tankman. Ring of Honor. MJF appeared, beat Blake Cassidy. Konzuki Takeshita beat Alex Coughlin. G1 Will Ospreay in the main event beat Voldemort Jr. 5-star Grand Prix from Stardom. Got Kairi Sane there. She seems to be their world champion. Smackdown time from Kentucky. We open the show with an advertisement. Tonight's main event will be Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles versus Finn Balor and Austin Theory. 92. LWO Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wild beat Top Dollar and Ashanti Adonis. This was 1.5 stars, 62. So LWO beat Hit Row here. Kenzie Page and Emma versus Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan's team get the win. 2.5 stars, 74%. Kenzie seems very good in tag teams, so that's good. A minor trade. Kurt Angle is showing with Raw General Manager Adam Page. There's talk of a trade between Gyro and Apollo Crews. So Apollo Crews is going to be on SmackDown. Just a minor trade, but I just didn't want him to randomly show up like I've been doing with NXT. I like to give reasons for people switching shows. Braun and Brute, Sheamus and Ridge Holland beat Pretty Deadly. 2.5 stars, 76. Grayson Waller retains the Cruiserweight Championship on SmackDown here. He beat Joaquin Wild, who I believe I've accidentally put in double duty, but never mind. 2.5 match, 69%. Team Trish argue. Trish is laying down the law on Zoe Stark and Cora Jade, blaming them for losing the tag team titles to Damage Control. Cora reminds them she doesn't need this because she's missed Money in the Bank, and she quits their alliance. 78. In one-on-one action, Zoe Stark then faced off against Io Sky, and Sky gets the win. 3.5 star match, 73. So that's a good match. So Zoe might not be over yet, but she's putting on good matches. LA Knight promo. LA Knight, let me talk to ya. As LA Knight becomes more popular, he brings in some muscle to watch his back. Introducing Alexander Hammerstone. This guy is from MLW, if you've never seen that. He's been their world champion for a very long time. So, LA Knight says he's worth every penny. So this is the push of LA Knight with his own version of, I think HBK Diesel is probably what I'm going with there. LA Knight then had a one-on-one match and beat Odyssey Jones, 2 stars, 72. Post-match, Hammerstone hits the ring and shows his impressive strength as he power bombs Odyssey Jones, 84%. Santos Escobar loses to Braun Breaker, 2.5 stars, 78%. Pippa Niven versus Alexa Bliss, Bliss for the win, 2.5 stars, 75%. The Street Profits explode. Dawkins and Ford are in the ring without warning. Ford hits Dawkins with a low blow. He then proceeds to rain down punches on Dawkins. Bianca Belair smiles and grabs the mic. The Street Profits are done. Dawkins has always been holding my man back, and now it's his time. Montez Ford is the main event talent, and now the WWE Universe will find that out. So let's turn heel. Bianca there. I also should have turned Ford, but never mind, I can do that next show. I got an 89%. Jimmy Uso without Jay, because Jay's injured, beat Baron Corbin, 2 stars, 76. The bloodline grows. Paul Heyman introduces us to Jacob Fatu here at the end. He joins his family, Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. He's the new member of the bloodline, 86. Main event, Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles defeat Finn Balor and Austin Theory, even though they had bad chemistry as a tag team. Good match, 3.5 star, 85%. Following the match, the OC come out and celebrate with Cody as the Judgement Day help Finn to the back, leaving Austin Theory to crawl to the back by himself. This is a 91. So the faces celebrate as the heels retreat. 82 for Smackdown, so NXT was better. Check us, we made a lot of money there, 751,000 in ticket sales. Rampage was the same night. Pac beat Shawn Spears. ICW here. Martin Kirby in the main event. So what I'm going to do now is I've obviously turned Bianca Belair heel. I want to make sure I do the same on Montez Ford, because he's now feuding with so just change character. If you didn't want to change the gimmick, so at the moment his gimmick's cool. I might actually give him a new persona. I was thinking of a narcissist. So it requires entertainment skill, gets additional bonus from having a companion, which would be Bianca Belair, and he's going to be a heel. And you submit the plan change, and then on the next show I'll make sure he's in a promo or something and make him turn heel. So we're going to give old Montez Ford here a nice little push him towards the main event scene. AEW Coalition. Takeshita beat Bandido in the main event. Tony Storm defeated Abaddon. 1PW Know Your Enemy. Will Ospreay beat Robbie X to retain his world title. Performance Center here. Gabe Stevenson beat his brother Damian Kemp. DPW. If anyone watches that. GCW Homecoming. Nick Gage is still on a tear with the world title. MLW at the main. Matthew Justice won the middleweight. Davey Boy Smith Jr. is the world champion. G1 Climb. There's a lot of what were we on Saturday? There's a lot of shows. Kairi Sane beat AZM. Progress here. Ricky Knight Jr. world champion and Progress retained. Triple R had a pay-per-view. El Hedro Del Vecchino beat Ray Phoenix in the main event. He won the Cruiserweight title apparently. Fair enough. Nick Gage again. Matt Cardona beat Billy Stark in GCW's main event. So yeah, pretty lot of shows this week. Right, up next will be Monday Night Raw. Right, here we are from Washington, Monday Night Raw. We open the show, tag team title match set for later. Ciampa and Lesnar are arguing who should get the world title shot. It gets heated, but before anything goes down, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn interrupt. They're tired of this and say if they want to fight, let's fight right here tonight. So the tag champs are stepping up to Ciampa and Lesnar. 86. So Ruka and Dana Brooke versus Lacey Evans and Carmella. Lacey Evans with the win, 1 star, 60%. Gyro, who's just come over to Monday Night Raw, picks up his first win, beats Mansoor, 1 star match, 57%. Ricochet versus Charlie Dempsey, this was 3.5 stars, 71%. Successfully retained the Raw Light Heavyweight title. To be honest, looks like Charlie Dempsey and Drew are pretty good in a ring. So I'm looking like I'm going to have to try and build these two up a bit, make them a bit more of a threat. Toxic Desire promo. Sonya Deville, Jacy Jayne, Chelsea Green, and the new Raw Women's Champion Mandy Rose cut a promo, hyping that this is just the beginning of things to come. They brushed aside Asuka and will go through anyone else that wants to mess with them. This got 100. R-Truth versus JD McDonough and Cameron Grimes. Truth wins and he wins the 24/7 title. 3-star match, 76%. We have a little promo here. Truth is running around celebrating with a 24/7 title. Adam Pearce looks confused. Truth says he has unretired the belt. He will have the greatest reign ever. He then jumps into his car and it races away. So we've brought back the 24/7 title. It's just for fun. For some of the lower mid-card matches. Gives me some storyline ideas to play with and some promo time. Imperium defeat Dragonborn of Ultimo Dragon and Dragon Lee. This was a very good match. Still the show I put for this. It gave me a 4.5 star match here. 72%. Probably because of overness. But yeah, brilliant match. Possibly a contender for match of the night. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler retain the Women's Raw Tag Team Championship, beating Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, 2.5 star, 71%. For the match, Charlotte Flair and Kennedy Matthews are shown watching backstage. They want to put their name on the map and maybe get a shot at the belt themselves. So they're talking about potentially a future match against the champs. 78. Dexter Lumis defeats Riddle. 3.5 star, 85%. Quite a good match here. Following match, Johnny Gargano comes out. He wants revenge and he challenges Dexter Lumis to a one-on-one match at SummerSlam. Scarlett accepts on his behalf and this got an 81. Bobby Lashley defeated Otis, who had Maxine Dupree and Chad Gable at ringside. 2.5 star, 76. Logan Paul meets Gunther. Logan Paul approaches Gunther backstage. He tells him soon Logan Paul will make the IC title trend worldwide. Gunther isn't even in his league, let alone Kevin Owens, and he will prove it later tonight. 86%. The New Day, Big E and Kofi Kingston beat the Creed brothers. 3.5 star match, 75%. Seth frickin' Rollins defeat Robert Roode. 2.5 star match, 84%. That's what matters really. 84%. Retains the world title. Following the match, he cuts a promo. He knows everybody's talking about who wants the next shot. He says, why not let everybody? Brock Lesnar, Tommaso Ciampa, and even Sami Zayn. Let's make it a fatal 4 match at SummerSlam. 100. Adam Pearce and Vince McMahon are backstage talking about this, and they make it official. We will have a fatal 4-way for the World title. Main event time. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Tommaso Ciampa and Brock Lesnar, known as the Psycho Beasts. And we have new Raw Tag Team Champions. Lesnar and Ciampa. 4-star match, 97 overall. Both teams had really good chemistry. This headlines, this was put as chaotic as well. Logan Paul interfered to help the bad guys win, costing Kevin Owens the belt. Wow, a 94 for Raw. So it shows you Raw's probably the hottest show going. Look at that, overness is spiking upwards now. So possibly for the first time, Brock Lesnar is holding a Raw Tag Team Championship. I don't know if he's ever been Tag Champ. Doesn't look like it. So yeah, Brock Lesnar is one half of my Tag Team Champions. Down, all the way down here with Tommaso Ciampa, who's having a heck of a push since winning King of the Ring. He was at 58. He's now at 64. Good. His overness is pushing forward. Alright. We also had Stardom that day. Kairi Sane retains her world title again. Bill Goldberg has decided to retire and has moved into a backstage role. So if I type in Goldberg, it's telling me that he is semi-active but personality. So if you ever want to have Goldberg, he'd be like an authority figure. Right, NXT from Iowa. Height for tonight's main event, Dijak versus Braun Strowman. No DQ, 100. Trick versus Axon versus Channing. Axon with a win, 2-star match, 61%. 8 women tag. Zai Hill, Lara Valkyrie, Jackie Jackson, Valerie Perez, Tatum Patsy, Gruss, Xia Li and Danny Palmer. Xia Li gets the win. I left this as auto, 1-star match, 47%. Duke Hudson versus EY, Eric Young. Eric Young with a win, 1.5 star, 65%. Blair Davenport and Stevie Turner lose to Tamina and Nikita Lyons. So I tried to see if they had some chemistry as a tag team. Doesn't really look like it. 1-star match, 47%. Backstage, Tegan and Gigi are talking about Su Yung and Mei Ying. Gigi tells Tegan they need to regain focus because tonight they've got a chance to become NXT World Tag Team Champions. It's got 75. Akira Tozawa beat Eddie Ford, 1-star match, 58. A lot of 1-star matches. Ugh. We've got new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. Tegan, Nox and Gigi Dolin beat Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. 3-star match, 74%. Following the match, the lights go out. We hear some screams. When they come back on, Gigi and Tegan have both had a bloodbath. Mei Ying and Su Yung are spotted watching the events unfold from the balcony area. That's got a 94. Probably my best segment. Elias beats Joe Coffey. 2-star match, 73. MVP tells Carmelo Hayes to up his game so tonight he's got him a title shot. If he wants to stay in the Hurt business, he needs to prove himself. 91. Eva Marie loses to Roxanne Perez. 2-star match, 69%. Made it chaotic because obviously Eva Marie isn't brilliant in the ring. DQ finish. Following the match, Eva Marie holds Perez up and Tiffany floors her with her title belt. 78. The Dyad versus MSK. Rick Fowler with the win. 4-star match, 73. So a very good match here. Joe Gacy celebrating with his team. Promises his family they will walk away stronger and better than ever before. Gacy challenges Bray Wyatt to a one-on-one match at SummerSlam. Wyatt appears on the Tron, rocking back and forward on his chair. family. I've had a family once. Maybe it's time I bring some to meet you. I accept your challenge, Joe, but I will advise you on something. The Eater of Worlds is back, so you should run. 98. Title change, another title change. Camilla Hayes wins the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. 3-star match, 77. He beat Mustafa Ali. Following the match, Hurt Business are putting the boots to Ali. You think you know me. Over the sound system plays. Here comes Edge. Swinging the chair. He gets Cedric and Shelton. MVP bells with Hayes. And the Mac Omos does not back down at first. Edge tells him to bring it, but MVP talks Omos out the ring and the group head to the back. So the Hurt Business are now the World, the Tag, the Cruiserweight and the North American Champion. They've got all the belts. Angel Garza, Humberto Carrillo beat Tyler Bate and Dolph Ziggler. 4-star match, 76. And the match qualities here. Main event time. Braun Strowman beats Dijak. 3-star match, 94. Set to chaotic. We had a major spot. Yeah, basically the crowd loved it. Great match. NXT ended with a 90. So yeah, great way to finish off NXT there. Finish one of our feuds. Kairi Sane wins again. 5-star Grand Prix. AEW Dynamite. Pac beat Kyle O'Reilly. Scorpio Sky beat Shawn Spears. And we've got here Impact. Nick Aldis beat Moose. Nothing else. We've got two Smackdowns, a Raw and NXT as we continue the build to SummerSlam. Okay, we're on to Smackdown from Delaware. Show opens, championship on the line. Cody Rhodes successfully retains his title against Grayson Waller. Pretty good match considering. 3-star, 86. Following the match, Finn comes out. The two trade insults. Rhodes tells Finn to settle this at SummerSlam, but let's make it one-on-one. No Judgement Day. It's time for Finn to step up and prove he is the man he says he is. Rhodes offers his handout and Finn shakes it. 80%, and weirdly they both lost a little bit of overness, but hey. Corey J, Kenzie Page, Karina James versus Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez and Shotzi. Give Corey her win because we're pushing her. She is Miss Money in the Bank, 65%. Hit Row versus Bad Bunny and Cruz del Toro of LWO. The LWO get the win. 1.5-star, 67%. So here is my heel turn segment for Montez Ford, which was a success. Him and Bianca Belair cut heel promo in the ring. This brings out Angelo Dawkins. He challenges them to a tag team match tonight. Bianca points out he doesn't even have a partner, but then Alexa Bliss's music hits and she stands by Dawkins. It's got an 86 overall. LA Knight's Muscle, Alexander Hammerstone defeats Odyssey Jones. Put him a little bit over. 2-star match, 63. Riddick Moss beats Apollo Crews. Good win for Riddick. 2-star match, 69%. Angle announces Bayley will challenge Rhea Ripley tonight for the SmackDown Women's Championship, 97. Randy Orton beats Elton Prince. They didn't have very good chemistry. 2-star, 77. Theory calls that AJ. He claims he was caught off guard when he lost the US title, and he's cashing in his rematch clause at SummerSlam. He promises Lightning won't strike twice. He then slaps AJ and quickly runs away looking smug. So we're going to end AJ Styles versus Austin Theory at SummerSlam. Tag Team Championship match resulted in a draw. Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio versus Ridge Holland and Sheamus. This had no winner because there was interference from Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, the Bloodline. 3-star match 79. The Bloodline proceed to destroy the very men. Sheamus, Ridge, Butch, Santos and Rey Mysterio. The New Look Bloodline then pose together pointing up to the top. This got a 98. So there's your New Look Bloodline. Gallows and Anderson, the Good Brothers, lose to Finn Balor and Damian Priest. 2.5 stars, 78. Rhea Ripley successfully retains the SmackDown Women's Championship against Bayley, thanks to interference from Trish Stratus and Zoe Stark. This was a 4-star match and got a 92. Brilliant match. Post-match beatdown from Trish and Stark. Ripley decides to join in. This leads to Damage Control coming to make the save. Got an 83 overall. Main event time. Bit of a gamble. Montez Ford and Bianca Belair versus Dawkins and Bliss. And the win went to Ford. He pinned Dawkins. Good match though. 3-star, 84% to end the show. SmackDown finishes with an 84. So probably should have put the women's title as the main event. But still pretty good. We're building some new characters and pushing some new people. So can't really complain. I've never seen this. Duo backstage at AEW seem to be getting close lately. Harley Cameron and Carla Riley have been seen chatting and hanging out regularly. They are on track to become best friends. So if I type in as the game progresses, you make friends, or the wrestlers make friends, as I should say. Oop. So click on Kyle O'Reilly here. There you go. His buddies now with Harley Cameron. Rampage. Tony Storm beat Kiera Hogan in the main event. MJF beat Christian Cage. AEW holds Coalition. Tony Storm retained the women's title again. This time it's Riho. Ricky Starks. TNT Championship in the main event. I guess he retained. I guess he's the champ. Samoa Joe also beat Christian this time. Caesarling had a show. They had their monthly event. Always check the bottom just in case. Stardom holds their prize. Kairi Sane still the main eventer, still the champ. Monday Night Raw from Connecticut. It's in the default arena because I definitely didn't forget to change it. Main event, we open up with a show with Kevin Owens talking with Sami Zayn. Sami wants a rematch against Ciampa and Lesnar, but Kevin stops him. He tells him they both have new things to focus on. He is Mr. Money in the Bank, maybe the next Raw World Heavyweight Champion. As for him, he wants some revenge on Logan Paul, and he wants it tonight. This got a 90. New 24/7 champion Drew Gulak beat R-Truth. 2-star match, 71. Kennedy Matthews and Charlotte Flair beat Katarina Chance and Kaden Carter. 2-star match, 65. Following the match, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler floor Flair and Matthews with the title belts. Shayna then screams in Charlotte's face, telling her she doesn't want this as she shoves the title belt in her face. 88. Viking Raiders defeat the thrown together team of Gyro and Ricochet. 3.5 stars, 74. Drew Gulak loses the 24/7 title, this time to R-Truth, and we had Sagna and Veer in this one. To be honest, all these are going to be set to chaotic, so you'll see at the top is chaos helps mask ability, 2.5 star, 72. Johnny Gargano beats Karrion Kross, 4-star match, 83. Following the match, Dexter Lumis stares him down as Kross heads up the ramp. Neither man breaks the stare until Scarlett pulls him away, 85. Cy Quinn and Robert Roode lose to the New Day, Big E and Woods, 2.5 star, 74. Shinsuke Nakamura beats Jinder Mahal, 2.5 star, another 74. Toxic Desire, JC Jane and Chelsea Green beat Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, 2-star match, 66. Following the match, they look to put the boots in on them. Asuka's music hits, the Way recover and brawl with JC Jane and Chelsea Green. Sonya attempts to cut off Asuka, but eats a blue mist to the face. Mandy Rose, though, manages to escape as Asuka dances around the ring. 83. Bronson Reed vs Drew McIntyre. McIntyre wins, 2.5 star, 75. Becky and Lita teaming together for the first time in a while. Beat Carmella and Lacey Evans, 3-star match, 84. Well, loads of matches on Raw. Logan Paul, Kevin Owens is a draw. Double the DQ because Imperium interfere, 3.5 star, 84. Following the match, Imperium continue the beatdown. Gunther says he's up for a challenge and he'll face both of them at SummerSlam, 84. Main event time. The Psycho Beasts retain the Raw Tag Team Championship against Chad Gable and Otis. 3.5 star, 87. Following the match, Seth Rollins comes out. He goes after Ciampa and Lesnar, but the numbers are too much. However, Sami Zayn charges the ring. He helps Rollins fight them off, and the faces stand tall. This got a 100 to end the show, 87 overall. So, pretty packed Raw there. That was the last Raw before SummerSlam. The go-home show, some may say. Brock Lesnar would love to work with Killer Cross, Karrion Kross. I'll accept that promise. Lots of money, lots of money. Right, so this is where I shall be ending this video. We only got a couple of shows left before SummerSlam, and then it will be a build towards WWE Monday Night Raw Clash at the Castles. Nearly to Clash at the Champions there. Clash at the Castle. So yeah, we're gonna end it there. We've got some fields built up nicely towards SummerSlam. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw today. I hope you guys keep coming back, and as always, take care everyone.